Hey everybody, welcome back to Lex Loves Music. I'm Lex and I love music, and so does my guest. This week, it's Mike. It's Mike Semmerling of This Is My Tragedy, Cat House Dandies. Dare I say you first?
Yes, you do.
I do. I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not
Uh,
sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I didn't want to say that one in case you guys change the band name, because I think you should.
Oh, yeah.
First question, answer honestly, how are you?
Answer honestly.
Yeah, it's therapy
Bitter
time.
therapy time. Yeah. Bittersweet, I suppose.
Bittersweet?
Yeah. What do you want to hear first?
I don't know. I guess just share. Is something ended?
Bitter or sweet?
Oh, bitter or sweet. Uh,
Bittersweet. Bitter or sweet?
oh.
Yeah.
Well, give bitter first and then sweet. You always give bad news and then the good news cheers you back up. So give me bitter
Yeah.
and then give sweet.
Okay. Well, the bad news is the girl I've had a crush on for the last month or so rejected me today. So I've been pretty
Oh,
bummed about that.
that's why you wanted to drink and smoke a lot today. What's the sweet news?
Sweet news, I passed a motorcycle safety course today.
Woohoo. So
Yeah.
is that mean license or
Does not mean license. This means I have to go to the DMV and take a written test, and then I get my temps.
right? Okay. And
Yeah,
then that's kind of probably some mandatory amount of time that you are on temps, and then
something like that. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know the details, but I just got to find a bike then to practice on.
Well, if you go to Bratfest, there was a whole motorcycle parking lot. I don't
Yeah,
know if you can hotwire a motorcycle like you can a car, but if you can and you know how, there's a bunch of them.
and it sounds like a lot of work.
Probably is. I think hotwiring anything is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch real quick. You know what? No, I'll save that question. The crux of this podcast is supposed to be about inspiration. So let's go back to when we were a wee young lad.
We got
What are your musical origins? What got you either playing guitar or just what was the first band you loved?
first band I loved.
Because
Memorably,
you were a metal kid.
I was a metal kid, but at first it was like Good Charlotte and Sum 41,
Okay.
um, American Hi-Fi, a couple of their songs. Uh, yeah, stuff like that. The metal phase or portion of my life kind of came in around middle school or so. So that's when like A Day to Remember got big and
Right.
Asking
I think
Alexandria.
it's okay to say it was a metal phase. I mean, you go back to it from time to time,
Yeah,
but
oh yeah, there's still some nostalgia.
you're not allowed to say that emo was a phase. That wasn't a phase, but I'll give any other genre. Any other genre could be a phase. Emo's not a
Sure.
phase though. That's
Yeah.
a lifestyle. I like how you said a couple of songs for American Hi-Fi because you are a guy that you know a song by a lot of bands.
Yeah.
And you say that all the time. Everyone's a one-hit wonder for you. You always say that. You're like, yep, that's a one-hit wonder. What do you think is your favorite one-hit wonder? Not like a well-known one. Like, what do you think is your favorite song that's a one-hit wonder by one band for you?
Oh, oof, oof, oof. Um, I'd have to look through my phone and find out. Um,
You're great with song titles, which is why I thought to ask
I'm,
you.
yeah, I'm great with that. Nothing's coming to the top of my head. I know there's a handful of them, but
Yeah.
um,
Can I answer for you?
yeah. Which ones do you know that I've told you?
Well, you might actually listen to more by that one band, or the one I'm about to say. But you really like
Oh,
that melody song, Sabrina the Teenage Bitch.
Melody. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a huge one-hit wonder
I
band
don't,
for
do you, okay, it's just that one song. I didn't know how much was that
Seaway.
Seaway?
Seaway. The song is called Sabrina the Teenage Bitch.
Yeah,
It's a fantastic song.
it's a good
I
song.
haven't gotten into anything else by Seaway. It's just that one.
You like all of that Dollar Hyde album, right? It's not just the
Oh
acoustic
yeah,
tracks.
everything
Yeah,
Dollar Hyde has released is amazing. Yeah.
yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So here's the question I was gonna ask you. You are in This Is My Tragedy.
Oh, really?
And yeah, you guys, I'm gonna pretend like I'm not in the band. So you guys did a song a week for an entire year. You're also
Buddy
in
Lex and I
Cat,
did.
yeah.
And
You're also in Cat Dandies, and
yeah,
you released your first EP this past November with them.
yes.
Do you think your crown and achievement in music is the 5 second stinner that you recorded for this podcast?
I was gonna ask you who did that. Now you ruined. Just ask if you got that on Fiverr or where'd that come
No, I thought of that bit. I was like, that's a really good
from?
question because it's a
Damn it, I
pretty tight
forgot.
jam. It starts late though. If you notice, if you watch the footage, the stuff starts moving before because the song like skips a second. Like even the audio file does that.
That sounds like a you problem. That's an editor
Yeah. It's
issue.
probably a me problem, but just saying, I just attached the file to the little shaky video.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's a good song. What do you think is your what TIMT song are you most proud of your part on?
Ooh.
It's a two-part question.
Uh,
One part's easier than the other. Your guitar part or your vocal part?
yeah, no, I'm thinking of guitar parts, and I'd say Rorschach test, like
Okay.
that one. I just, I don't know. I feel like that was kind of a crowning achievement for us, and that was just a fantastic song. And
And that
I,
was one a Rorschach test. Well, no, Rorschach. I was thinking of Victorian Bedrock, but Rorschach test was one you also just
Dorian
kind of.
Bedrot is a big one up there for me, just because the period where D came in, those about 20 songs or so. Yeah, Victorian Bedrot is one where we just all kind of just came up with something on the spot.
Was
And
that one that you had recorded and given early to me, or no? Because I know
no,
like
no, we
the
all wrote
Rorschach
one
test
for
was
that
okay.
week.
I
Yeah.
love how I have no memory of doing any of those, so I really have to rely on you. But I know, but Rorschach test was one where you had recorded that on your own and sent over, and then I wrote to that. So
Yes.
how
Yeah,
many
and
takes, how many guitar takes do you think that took?
oh, a lot because the
Yeah.
portions of that song were like really early recordings of mine that I just kind of
Mm.
cherry picked out of just sitting down. I want to write a full song, and that was just a riff I had, and I just expanded it out, and I just love it. I love the layout of it and how it
So
flows.
you would do a thin, and this is you would do a thin when we were recording where you would double take your guitars just to make it
That's something
brighter.
I learned as
Right. But
we were
you
doing
did,
it.
that's a thing you did, is you would always double take. And it would
Yeah,
be for the most part the same exact take, or like
yeah,
you wouldn't, no, not like, oh, here's lead, here's rhythm part, just the same part twice. For
right.
those songs like Toaster or Rorschach Test that you had already recorded guitar, I don't remember, did you go back over or did we just leave the guitar takes that you had
I
and we
think
tracked
the
our stuff?
original time we released Toaster was just the one track,
No track.
and then we updated that one a
Did
little
we
bit
update
later.
Toaster? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I have no memory of a lot. My like fun, my biggest memory of really recording um is Monica 2. Which is weird because that was the drunkest I ever was for any of those. I just vividly
We're
remember
drunk trying to
being,
come up with lines.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was so drunk trying to come up with lyrics, and I just remember laying on your floor against your bed and literally like I tracked that on the floor drunk. That's not
Hmm.
my proudest achievement in TIMT, but it's got to be up
Just a
there.
memorable one. Yeah.
It's the most memorable one. I mean, I obviously remember Happy Birthday G Man for the wrong reasons.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I remember I remember D for D pretty well because that kind of like came together. We're like, how about we do drop D? All right, we don't know how to play drop D. Where are the notes we want? And then I remember like those ones, like the joke ones, when the vocal takes took a bunch of tries and we just had to keep going, sorry, neighbor, because we were in your living room in the apartment and we're just yelling these obscene lyrics. So those
Yeah.
ones stand out. And then like obviously Taco Song and End of the Line like come into the end.
Mhm.
Um, those like that's memorable, and I don't know. I probably remember a bit of everyone. Toaster vocally, uh, that's a really memorable one because you were gone. I was in your apartment alone,
Yeah.
recording a different song.
Right.
And then I was like, oh wait, I got this.
Toaster's done.
So toaster's done. Yeah, you walked in the door. I went, it's done. The song's done. Except for bass, but vocals were done. And you had no idea what I wrote, and I was just like, I got it. Here we go.
Mhm.
Do you have a favorite just kind of vocal achievement for TMT? You don't do a lot.
Vocals on TIMT.
I have an answer for you.
Ooh. Um, yeah, there's not a lot. I like my backup vocals on Clever Girl.
That was my answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Just doing some oohs and ahs in there. That's
yeah,
pretty fun.
that's probably it. Yeah, because I mean, let's see, your lead on what, two songs? Work from home, is that it?
Work from home, is that
Ki-
it?
Kids on
Uh,
skateboards, you're half the lead, kind of.
right. That one's a really fun one to sing. I
Yeah,
mean, the choruses in Monica are just the best to shout.
that's true. Yeah,
Um,
and Monica too was that same way.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Monica two rips.
yeah. But yeah,
Um,
I mean, I think Clever Girl, or when we went back to re-record the Spiral vocals with D, and you guys
that
added
was
those
really fun.
harmonies, it's just that one chorus,
That
but that is like that changed that song
it
in
adds
such a
so
drastic
much to
way.
it. Oh
It's
yeah.
so crazy. Yeah.
We did a shout
What?
in there too. Oh, God.
Huh?
There was a shout earlier too. I can't remember. Or Manifestin.
Yeah,
And
Manifest In and All
there's
In.
another
I
one.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite Dandies then?
My favorite Dandies thing.
Either guitar take on the EP or just something
Ooh.
you've contributed to Dandies, or it's a weird thing because it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Um, One of my favorites is Stagecoach, just the story of how that one came about.
what's all
Um,
that story? Because I wasn't there.
you weren't there. That was before
That
you joined the
was
band.
before I joined the band.
But I mean, Stagecoach is just this really fun kind of bouncy riff. It sounds like a train almost, and I gave Michael the wrong key. And
Right.
he normally plays in second positions, but since I gave him the wrong key,
For
he
context, Michael is the harmonica player.
yes, Michael
Yeah.
Hollywood. Um, but so he played in second position of the key I gave him, and I can't remember what key it is at all or anything, but
Well, you
happened
gave
to be
him
that he's playing
G,
in yeah, I don't know. But it
so
happens to be he's playing in third position for that
right.
song. And we didn't know that was a thing. And
Yeah.
it just, yeah, it's such a great song. I love
I
that.
believe you would have had to give him D if he was in second position because he plays a G on
I probably
Stagecoach.
gave him, yeah, either A or
Uh,
D. That's where I start.
well,
Yeah.
A would be D. We're in A,
Yeah.
but you must have given him D because I think it's D to G, I
Hmm.
believe. I don't have them all
Something
memorized,
like that. I
but
don't know. It's just a funny way that music happens to just blend in a cool way and like
yeah,
rules don't matter. And it just
especially
sounds,
for dandies. I mean,
yeah.
if you look at my favorite Dandy song, I'm trying Brian, my entire bass part after the dropout, that first, the halfway point where he's the bass solo, then Michael comes in, that outro, I'm like 5 steps above you the entire time, or something
Yeah.
like that. Some smart theory person could go figure it out. But
Yeah.
I wrote that little part and was like, I'm nowhere near him and it's fine. And that's how it's gonna be. And that's the most theory I'll ever put into a song besides a little bit of TIMT stuff. I think I tried. I mean, I think there is maybe science when I wrote the bass line in Victorian Bedrock, the little bass solo. There's maybe a little bit of, I don't know if there
That
was
was
really
like
theory or
math.
it's just
Oh, is that our math rock song then? Because
it's
it's
not our
all
math.
even numbers or something.
Yeah, it's like I bounce around from, is it 2 to 6 or 4 to 8 to 2 to 6 to 4 to 8 to 2.
Yeah.
4 to 8 to 2 to 6 to 4 to 8 to 2. Then it's like 1 5. Yeah, I don't know if it's
I'm
math
calling
rock.
Victorian Bedrock a math rock song
Don't do
now.
that because then I don't like it.
Why not? Oh, it's the
I
greatest.
hate math rock.
It's the
It's a
best.
good
I told you
song.
this. That's the best bass solo I've ever heard.
Bass solo of all time,
It's the
which
best
is
bass solo. It really is.
I should take that as a compliment, but
Should.
I feel like there are better bass parts that I have in TIMT, but I'm really proud of the Toaster solo.
Toaster's so
And
great.
I think the Spiral solo, I probably could have written better if I was kind of
Tell
at
the
the
audience
caliber.
how many takes did you do for the spiral solo? Do
I
you
don't
remember?
remember, probably 100. Do you remember? Is it 100? Did we get to 100?
Something like that. I think it was like 150. It was just on
That
loop.
much? I'm not good at
Yeah.
solos. That's why there aren't solos in TIMT songs. I just want to play eighth notes and I want to play them fast, but maybe not too fast. I prefer to finger pick
It
them,
was
but
also,
sometimes,
being the first one, I think we got better as we were
yeah.
doing it more.
That's what I'm saying. I
And
think if I knew what I knew about bass now, I could probably come up with a little bit cooler thing for Spout. But if you remember with Spiral, which I mean, we could do a tell-all podcast of all 52. This episode
for
is
sure.
basically the soft launch of the Tim T podcast. But Spiral was one where I wrote the lyrics and I had the lyrics, so I wrote that song on paper. And then but I had put the lyrics into Google Docs. And when we started recording, I was like, I don't remember what the bridge is. I'll go find the paper, and then I was like, well, I'll bring the bridge back to you. And the bridge just said bass solo with chorus melody. I went, God damn it! Now I have to write a solo because in my brain it was, and that's what the song is. It's supposed to kind of be. It's close enough, but it's supposed to be do 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 do, which it is.
Mhm.
And I think there was probably some theory with that, or I was like in the key website I used to use when I was writing the early Tim T songs. I was like, all right, we're in this key, so I have to hit these notes. I can only use these. I used to never leave key. Now I don't give a fuck. I'll play whatever I fucking want. I don't give a shit. I don't play half the songs right live, so what does it matter? And you recently joined You First. Uh,
Recently, yeah.
but that's a cover band
We're a cover band of a cover band.
of a cover band of Me First and the Gaming Games. But do you have a favorite part to play, favorite song to play, or a
Uh,
specific?
Sloop John B. That
Okay.
one's my favorite. Yeah. I mean, I absolutely love playing like Paul Muti downstrokes
Right.
stuff, and
That's your style.
that's how it starts. That's my
Yeah.
style. Yeah, that song rips. I love it.
Are you lead on that for that reason? Or are you
Well,
still, is it both?
I think that's the only one that I start.
Oh, okay.
I can't really remember any others that I start.
How long did you guys set?
30 minutes. Exactly
Just
30
30?
minutes.
Oh,
Well,
really?
the songs that I know is 30 minutes. I'm sure they know more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
a
probably done more. They've been around the block a few times.
little bit. Yeah.
Out of what,
Big league.
six? Out of six Sorry Not Sorry songs?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite part on that you contributed? Is it the
Oh,
riff that you wrote as a Dandy song, then forgot it was a Dandy song?
yeah, yeah. No, not it's not that song though. It's a different
Okay.
one. No, there's one song. It's the second song we wrote together, I think. I can't remember song titles ever.
Is that well, I remember some of yours, Borrowed Time?
Borrowed Time. Do 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 do. Do. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
because that's my favorite Sorry
No.
Not Sorry song is Borrowed Time.
Sorry, not sorry. Um, I think you're right, but I want to make sure. Yep, you're right. It's borrowed time. That
The one
one's
I can remember. There's a song
yeah.
called like Prisoner or something, isn't it?
Prison cell. Yeah.
Prison Cell. Those are probably the only two I remember.
Yeah.
I remember Borrowed Time because when you told me the song was right, Borrowed Time, I went, oh, like the Useless ID song. That song's rip. We should listen to that. And then we did. And you went, yeah, ours doesn't sound like this. And I went, I wouldn't imagine it would. I don't imagine it would. But Borrowed Time, Useless ID, very good song, very good album. State is Burning. Very good band. I like them a lot.
Okay.
Um, but was there a song that you heard that you were like, oh, I want to learn guitar to play this? Did you have one of those, or where was the decision to learn guitar? When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing guitar. My first guitar was like when I was just some acoustic. I can't remember the brand or anything, but it was kind of just first act maybe
Yeah.
acoustic when I was like 10 or something. I want to say my first like real guitar that I was really excited about was when I was 12 years old. Um, X-Court was the brand.
That was that shitty red one that
Yeah,
you,
that really
yeah,
shitty red one that I sold for 30 bucks.
yeah. Could have been in the museum. Should have held on to it.
No,
You
that'll
don't
pass.
really have, unless I don't know, do you have any musicians like in the family?
My cousin Kyle.
Doesn't that's right. He has that
He's a really big role model for me growing up because
he
yeah,
has that awesome song, right?
he has
That,
several.
well, that one, the one I
The
know.
one that I showed you, yeah,
Yeah,
the
that song rips. I still
City
get that
Folk
stuck in my
Sure
head all the
does.
time.
Yeah, no, my cousin was a really big role model for me growing up because I just knew him as the guitar player really, and he would play for hours all the time down in his basement, like my aunt, his mom, like talks about it a lot, just how much he played, and that was a really big inspiration for me.
That's all you do
And he
now.
was really into Blink 182 back then and like Fall
Okay.
Out Boy and
Did
um
you, how did you discover those bands? How did you get into the pop punk? Was it someone? Was
uh,
it just a song you heard?
my cousin gets credit for Blink 182 because damn
Okay.
it. 'Cause
Okay.
he said damn it was his warm-up song.
Mm.
It was either damn it or I think it was Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
I
It
think
was
Damn It was probably my warm-up song when I first started learning guitar. I think that's just everyone's
he
because
taught me
it's
it one I think it was one
yeah,
Christmas. It might have been on that X-Chord guitar. He taught me damn it. And it was just like that kind of oh shit moment. Like
yeah. Well,
this is
Damn It's such an easy riff,
right.
but if you've only done like GCD normal chords, when you learn that, you're like, oh my God, I did it. I played a solo. Like it's the
Yeah.
easiest, like hard sounding song. I remember when I started bass lessons and my teacher was like, okay, make a list of songs you want to learn and we'll figure out where you're because I had already learned bass, I'd already played bass, but I went back for further instructions. And I remember showing him my list and the first song he saw was Lawn View. And he went, so Lawn View's the goal. He's like, you're not at Lawn View. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not at Lawn View. I dare I say I'm still not at Longview.
Yeah.
Every few months I pull up that tab and I go, nah. And I actually
Nah.
just watched it. I just watched an interview of Mike Dirt talking about how he wrote it and how a lot of people get it wrong because they
Mm.
miss the slide he does and he showed how to do it. And I was like, I don't want to do that. That just
Ooh,
seems too hard. Yeah.
what? Ooh,
Yeah, he
okay.
was like, they missed this slide. There's a slide here and it does this. And he told the story of how he wrote it. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna learn this song. I'll
Mm.
never I'll never be there. But I've learned some other songs. You know what's a good song on bass by Blink is Disaster. You just play C.
Where does that?
You
Oh yeah,
just play
you told me
C. It's
that.
just do 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 the whole song, and then at one point he goes do 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 do. It's great. It's great. Anyone trying to learn a bass song on or a Blink song on bass will learn Disaster. You just have to play C for
No.
3 minutes. And what's your favorite TIMT song to play live
Ooh, ooh. Um,
of anything we've done, not current set list?
right, yeah, anything
Yeah.
we've done. I guess I lean towards I don't owe you anything. That song that I have a really fun solo in it, and I just love
Yeah.
the rhythm of it, and just following in with the drums is just everything about that song is great to me. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Dandy song to play?
Ooh. Um, Favorite Dandy song. I really enjoy With the Top Down.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
bouncy
we'll
intro.
get we'll get we'll
So
get
good.
it. We'll get it. Were you
Oh, I
around for
think we got it at the
we've
last.
gotten it, but we'll
Yeah.
get more. We'll get everyone. Cinco de Michael, I think got it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Were you at Swigfoot's set at Scoppleton?
Partial of it
Partially.
because we went back
Well,
to
when I met
do a photo
Sasquatch,
with.
right.
Yeah,
Did
and
you
after we got the photo, I watched the rest of their set just from the side stage. Yeah.
okay. I don't remember if it was before or after that then. I think it was probably after. So did you
Mhm.
see their song Perfectly Whelmed? because they do the little crowd part that is the with the top down part because the chorus
Ooh.
is I'm not over, not under, I'm perfectly well. And
Ah.
the whole time they were doing that, that's all I could think of. Shout out to Swigfoot for writing perfectly well. That sounds a banger. I've listened to it every day since Scalpelton. Doesn't leave my head. It is so good. Shout out to all those guys. Every day, it's a ska
From
band. So there's
Tucson, Arizona. That's really
Tucson,
cool.
Arizona, and they're like, "Hey, we need to get you down to Tucson." I went, "Yeah, that'll happen in a while." It's like it's not really easy for us. I love the stand-in invitations we have to play. I can't wait
Still
to
living in
cash in.
Minneapolis.
Well, in Minneapolis, but I can't wait to get to Olympia, Washington. That's my favorite one. My favorite one is
Yeah.
we got a standing gig in Olympia, Washington. Can't wait to get there. But yeah, shout out to Swigfoot. Those guys are sick and they make really good music and they just dropped a song. What are you here to promote?
I don't know if I was supposed to promote anything.
I don't know. You're the first guest that hasn't had anything new happen.
No, I haven't. So why am I promoting anything?
I don't know. I just was asking.
Okay, I'll promote something. I recorded my own playthrough of Toaster.
It's true. You did do
I
that.
put that up on the YouTubes
That's on the
recently.
YouTubes. And what's your
That
YouTube? Is it Mike Semmerlin? Michael Semmerlin?
it's MD Summer.
Oh, you changed your name on YouTube.
No, it's always been MD Summer.
You sure? I swear it just says Mike Summerlin.
Nope.
I'm gonna look.
MD Summer, the same as my Instagram. Um,
I'm gonna look.
yeah, I did my own playthrough of Toaster, and it's got the most views of any video I've ever uploaded.
Yeah, your channel name is Michael Summerlin.
No, that's my
That
name. The channel name
the
is the
at
app. The
the
at is
channel name's
MD
not the
Summer.
at. The channel name is the channel name.
No, the channel name is MD Summer. It's
I
the
don't
at.
I don't count that. Whatever. So where is it? Where is it?
Whatever.
It's not out yet. I don't have it.
It's in the shorts.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
it's
know you did a
vertical
blink
short.
a blink wave cover.
Well, you haven't been
I was gonna
subscribed
talk
to
to you
my
about
YouTube
that.
channel then.
Huh?
Maybe you're not
What?
subscribed to my YouTube channel then.
I probably aren't. No, it says I am.
Oh,
Uh, I still have the email of when I launched the TIMT YouTube. You were the first follow we had. I still have the email that says Michael Summerlin is subscribed to you. I saved that the TIMT email. I was actually going to talk to you about this. This has nothing to do with anything musical for you, but I've been listening to the One More Time Part Two.
ooh,
That's a
yeah,
good album.
it's really
And I think the best part on it is I believe it's in Cut Me Out. It's that one pause and then there's just that do do. There's that like double like woodblock hit. It's like after a chorus. You know
yeah,
exactly it only happens the once.
right, yeah.
That's like the best part of that
I love
song.
it.
Just do do. I want to do that for like dandies. Just drop out there and do do do. I think that'd be fun. That's a good
Mm.
album. Yeah. Yeah, no, you were my backup guest. You've been the
Yeah,
launch
in place of
thing.
who?
Oh, it'll get announced.
Okay,
Keep the people waiting
I,
for next week's.
I'll be your rebound, sure.
Yeah. I guess you could promote. I mean, you started the episode with it. You could, I guess, promote that you're single and looking, single ready to mingle.
Absolutely.
What are you drinking
Long
there? You
time.
drinking wine?
What's that?
Wine?
I'm drinking wine, yeah.
Nice. I
Um,
forgot you drink wine.
I do drink wine. It's a Merlot wine of
Storyteller.
the week.
That's perfect for the podcast. You're a storyteller. What's your best story?
Don't ask me that. I don't know.
You don't have a best story?
Best story? That's way too much pressure.
What's your best story of something that's happened to you since you've been performing music live? Best like post show or pre-show or something at a show. If it just is Tim T, if it's just that weird high school band that did 1985 and United States or whatever. If it's
Hell
those,
yeah.
just what's your best? Not counting you guitar checking for Banner Pilot. You didn't play that show. But has anything cool happened after we've gotten done with a set or the rest of the night?
Ooh.
our exciting shows that we play that are always packed and always have people coming up to us. And
I mean, every show we play now is like I'm so excited. Like I live for this now. It's just
yeah.
playing shows and it's the best. And it doesn't
Well, you have
matter
a
if there's
I don't want to spoil it if you don't want to spoil it, but you have like a new post-show tradition that I think has become pretty cool for you.
Okay, I was wondering, I was gonna ask that. Is that a story or is that just like a thing I'm doing?
No, that's just the
Does it
thing you're
count?
doing. I don't think that would count unless you have a
Yeah.
really good story of that thing. But
It's worth noting. Yes.
yeah, you
I
have
got
a
a new
cool enough one
guitar.
right
I got
there.
a guitar in January of this year. Um, it's not really that known because it's a Fender lead. It's like a Strat, but it's a little smaller, different electronics, and I'm in love with it. I just love this guitar so much. It's perfect for me. And it's got a hardtail back to it. I won't get too technical, but wanna I just came up with this idea to every show I play, I have someone engrave something on the back of it. And I got like a Dremel tool. And it's really hard to do, but I make people do it and then we take a photo afterwards. So
People do have a tough
yeah, I
time
just
with it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
really tough, but it's really fun to watch them struggle too.
So now what's been
Um,
your favorite so far?
it's been my favorite.
Yeah, just of those.
I don't know if I can really pick a favorite because they're all really funny. Um, Becca's is hilarious because she did it the best. She went so hard
Yeah.
on it, and she has the best engraving on there. Um, I mean, the pictures here are great. We got a puppy and a skunk. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm you're picking it up, but I mean,
We're there now. Nope, nope, bring it back. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Yeah.
okay.
So we got Sapsucker, your initials. Those
Good.
were there's two or three tests,
Sapsucker.
right?
I'm not going to be able to
MDS.
see it point this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had all of TIMT sign it at a band
right.
practice. So we've got C sharp right there and D, and you went all the way down here,
Yeah.
tattoo.
Arrow tattoo.
Um, and these were just my tests. That was a test as well. But yeah, I've so far played 4 shows, and we've got the Stink Eyes, that's Jordan. We've got Sapsucker, that's Emily. We've got this puppy, that's Elsie Parabeck, and then BX is Becca in Brash Menagerie.
But you also have Dills. Isn't that what Jesse wrote? Was just Dills from Scuffleton.
Ills,
It's been 5 shows.
we just played that. Yep.
You're
Uh,
canceled, Mike. You forgot little Jessie Dills? She
damn it.
played with us, Mike.
If Jesse, if you listen to this, you really have to redo yours 'cause yeah, yours really
You
have
totally
changed up
put her on
quite
the
a bit.
spot. I mean, you're putting everyone on the spot with this, but I mean, she was like running merch and you just brought a guitar up and went, "Hey, here's a thing I
Yeah,
do."
that was really quick and impulsive. But
Um, I'm
did
gonna
it.
try to be a good host and do an outro early now because the last 2 episodes have just ended. Uh, but we're wrapping up. We have about
How much-
5.5 minutes. So I have a new segment that I want
Okay.
to do. You're the first guest. This is gonna be great for you. This is an old segment of a YouTube channel I used to watch that I'm stealing because they don't do it anymore. Rapid fire, top three. I'm gonna name a
God damn
topic.
it.
You give me top three. You ready?
Wait, what? Topic?
Top three. Top three. Rapid fire, top three. You can go from three to one, one to three, whatever order you want.
3 to 1, 1 to 3. I want to
Yeah.
go 2, 3, 1.
Okay, you do that. Top three bands, go.
What?
Top three bands.
I'd have to go 2, 3, 1?
You said you do. You make your order. I don't give a shit.
Rules are confusing. Okay, I guess immediate thought top band is Banner Pilot. Everything they've released, I
Yeah,
just love. Um, yeah, not a single bad song of theirs. Uh,
except for that one. But
what's that?
except for that one. What do I hate? Modern
The
Shakes.
one you don't like, that is a perfect opener. Um,
So,
oh my God. Number two, I guess I have to say Blink because they've been really influential over the years. And I'm gonna really struggle with the number three. Um, I feel like three is just like everything else.
Well, I like how I kind of have answers picked for you on everything I'm asking
You
because I
sure
think
do.
I
You
I
kind of
think
know
I
me
know you
more than I
better.
know
I
myself.
know, yeah, exactly. Because like the bands that would jump to me for a three spot for you would be like Dear Landlord or Iron Chic or Houseboat or um
Houseboats?
I don't know, maybe that metal band. You have one tattoo of that metal band that no one else has ever heard of.
Yeah, Greeley Estates.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, those wouldn't. I feel like those don't really rank in a third spot for me because it's
Mm.
like Dear Landlord, their album is a masterpiece. Um, but it's not something I like go to all the time.
What about Sincere
Um,
Engineer?
Sincere Engineer is really up there. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. Um, yeah, Sincere Engineer, maybe Waxahachie too is really
Right.
up there. I
I
don't.
was gonna say, yeah. Top three albums?
Banner Pilot, Banner Pilot, Banner
I was gonna
Pilot.
say no order. Well, but that's leaving one out, right? Not counting Past the Poison. That leaves one out. But they have four full lengths, right?
It leaves some out, but
Yeah.
okay, fourth and fifth is Banner Pilot then, I suppose.
But do you have an order for Banner Pilot albums? They all sound the same.
I kind of do because Collapser is like my go-to for guitar. Like I play through that album all the time, and I really want to do a guitar playthrough of it eventually. Yeah. So yeah, Collapsers first. Heartbeat Specific would be number two, even though I feel like that's their most popular one. Um, oh, but now I'm remembering Souvenir, and that one's like just like a really personal album to me. So that one might make number one, but it could be number two, it could be number three. I feel like just all of Banner Pilot should be just one. I fucking love Banner Pilot.
I would ask you top three songs, but you don't know song titles, so
Don't
I'm
even
not gonna do
bother.
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it.
Yeah, that's
Um, I have two more things quickly. This was a news bit that we came up with on the phone earlier. Can
sure
you
did.
ask a question for next week's guest?
My question for next week's guest is, within the last 5 years or so, what are you most proud of?
Good question. That's a good question. I'm gonna quickly give a note about last week's guest because I had a funny thing. I was talking to Megan and I said I had Mulva on, and she was like, "Oh, so you guys talked about cum the whole time?" And I went, "Surprisingly not. Actually, a lot of diabetes talk. A lot more diabetes than cum." I said if it was just Mike and I, probably would have been a lot more cum. Can you name this episode and then tell the people where they can find you? And we have less than a
Oh,
minute, so
I
hurry up.
forgot about this question. I was gonna think about this beforehand. Oh no. Oh man.
We have less than a
Um,
minute, so give me something.
less than a minute?
Yeah, well, we could always just start the Zoom call again and I could piece them together.
Oh, well, I feel like I have to come up with something. Just call it Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're on Instagram at MD Semmer, you're on YouTube at MD Semmer, and your bands are This Is My Tragedy and Cannot Stand These. Those are the ones with socials. Thanks for coming on, Mike.
Thank you, Lex.
Yeah, it's gonna end any. Up there it was.